Blood is blood, but rivals are rivals. Or as they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Hey guys, what's up? This is APW. Thank you for joining APW Talk. Today's topic will be Family Rivalries Part 2. This one is of two brothers, Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. So, as you all know, Bret and Owen are the famous sons of Stu Hart, the patriarch of the Hart family who created Stampede Wrestling and made a legacy with all his children, 12 of them. Bret being the eighth of 12 children, and Owen being the 12th of 12 children. And each of them had a inspiration of their lives to become a superstar, to become better than what they used to be. And that's how things started out, with Bret being at the top of his game, Owen, being with the Stampede, and also, joining Chris Jericho alongside him, and, being around the world as the Blue Blazer. And now he finally has a contract signing where he joins Bret the Hitman Hart, and he enjoys, with British Bulldog, Jim the Anvil Die Hart, his families and in-laws, which is one of the good things of being a superstar, especially when you're a famous family such as the Von Erich family, Anoa'i family, but the Hart family has lasted a really good amount of time. So that's something that everyone really appreciates about. So the topic we're talking about today is how Owen was upset with Bret. So this started off in Survivor Series. Owen lost to, got disqualified, eliminated. He got angry at Bret, and then he wanted Bret to fight him, but Bret, as a good brother in the storyline and in real life, like, he didn't want to hurt his brother. He didn't want to fight him. Just like the story we have today of Rey and Dominic Mysterio, which is a good storyline so far. I would really like to see Rey Mysterio actually fight, because you can't disrespect a father, not even in a storyline like that. But it was with two brothers. The feud slided down a bit. 1994 Royal Rumble for the tag team titles. Owen turns heel, attacks Bret, hurts his leg. I saw the video. Their mother is crying. She's like, "Why is Owen hurting his brother?" Saying a lot of stuff like that. Owen did a great heel turn. This was a heel turn that I don't think anyone expected. I think he expected it, but at the same time, that heel turn wasn't just for script. I think that heel turn was also real business, because I felt like he was sick and tired of being under Bret's shadow. He wanted to be, his own superstar in his own right. And he did that by being King of the Ring, being a tag team champion with Yokozuna. That was what Owen Hart did. And like I said, he had time with his family. But I think this rivalry, he thought that Bret was in the way of his start, of his rising. He was in the way of him becoming a successful superstar. And this was a good match, good promos. A good rivalry. But at the same time, when this happened, Bret Hart was in a rivalry with Jerry Lawler for the title, which Bret held on very well, because the last time Jerry Lawler was champion was 1988, when he won the AWA title from Kurt Hennig, which was Mr. Perfect back in the time. So, and that's how things went from there. We deal with what has probably happened with so many superstars, as family rivals. And some of those family rivalries that are scripted can become official, like Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. That was actually for true power of who can really lead the family. And this was a thing, that your family, the challenge was about who's the most powerful, who was the most great enough to be leader. In this case, for the Hart family, was to prove who was the better sibling, who was the better son, who was the better superstar. And that's what's been happening. That's what's been happening. Bret kept ditching. He was like, "I'm not gonna fight Owen, no matter what he says," until he couldn't take it no more, and boom, we got a WrestleMania match. WrestleMania 10. Owen versus Bret, Battle of the Brothers. I know it's not called Battle of the Brothers, but I like to call it that. And it was one of the greatest matches. I felt like it was one of those matches that you can't forget. Both of them doing sharpshooters to each other. They're both graduates from the Hart Dungeon. And, with skills like that, they know each other's moves. They know their own attacks. They know their own defenses. And, with something like that, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with something that that you're skilled at, or something that you know really well. As much as I'm concerned, I don't really know why it's been going on like that. I don't really know what was so important for them to prove. And with this feud, that's been an amazing feud, between two brothers. And that's one of the things that you can't describe. And I don't know. It's just a lot of things that has been happening to further out this rivalry. And with this rivalry going on, between these two brothers, saying who's better or who sucks, and with a match like that, and then Owen beating Bret, I felt like that was on purpose. I think it was on purpose because he wanted Owen to shine. I think that's what Owen wanted in the first place. But Bret felt like he wasn't giving it to him, and Owen felt a little bit offended. He said, "Oh, Bret's so good. I want my turn at the spotlight." And I think he gave that turn in spotlight at WrestleMania, the grandest stage. No one wants to lose a match at WrestleMania, but I think he gave that match for his brother because he loved him and he wanted to feel how Bret felt. He wanted him to feel what it meant to be a winner in a big pay-per-view. So, guys, thank you for joining APW Talk. Click that like button, click that subscribe button, click the notification bell. Write down in the comments what you want me to talk about next. Tomorrow will be Family Rivalries Part 3. This one will be talking about You Can Look What You Can't Touch and Brie Mode. That's right. We're going to be talking about the rivalry of Brie Bella versus Nikki Bella. One of my favorite rivalries of family members, of course. And we're going to be talking about how did it lead to and what was the end result of it. Till next time, this is APW. Thank you for joining APW Talk. Peace out.